class. Today let us learn a new lesson, that is lesson 11. Shanku at Kohinoor Estate from my semester book 3B. So everyone, turn page number 5. Turn page number 5.
Shanku at the Kohinoor Estate is a story about an elephant named Shanku. How the elephant came to that particular area or Kohinoor Estate, let us learn in this story. Pretty and Vincent live at Kohinoor Plantations, one of the tea estates in the Nilgiri Hills. They are the daughter and son of Mr. Tom Jones, General Manager of Kohinoor Plantations. So Pretty and Vincent, they live at Kohinoor Plantation. Okay, one of the tea estate in the Nilgiri Hills, and they are the daughter and son of Mr. Tom Jones, who is the General Manager of Kohinoor Plantations. Okay, now you tell me, who is Mr. Tom Jones? Mr. Tom Jones is the father of Pretty and Vincent, and he is also the manager of Kohinoor Plantations. Okay, Pretty is 8 years old and Vincent is 14. So Pretty is 8 years old and Vincent, he is 14 years. Vincent is studying in a school near Chennai. He stays in the hostel. So Vincent, he is studying in a school near Chennai and he stays in the hostel. Okay, why Vincent stays in the hostel? Because Chennai is far away from Nilgiri Hills. So it is not possible for him to travel daily to his school. That's why he stays in the hostel. Okay, now but Vincent doesn't like staying in the hostel. He doesn't like going away from the beautiful hills. He loves the beauty of nature. So, why Vincent doesn't like to stay in the hostel? As we know, Vincent's hometown is in the Nilgiri Hills. It is a beautiful and hilly place with pleasant weather. And he loves the beauty of nature. Okay, that's why he doesn't like to stay in the hostel. Now let us go to another paragraph. We shall go and see Shanku, suggested Pretty, looking out through the window. They saw Shanku standing in a tree, shaking his small trunk. So, Pretty suggested Vincent that let us go and see Shanku. Okay, and they also saw Shanku standing near a tree, shaking his small trunk. Here you can see in the picture. Okay. Yes, let's, said Vincent. Both the children came out in a moment. Shanku saw them and moved forward. He shook his head and raised his small trunk. Okay, Vincent, he also agreed with Pretty. They said, okay, let's go and see Shanku. So, both the children, they came out in a moment. Okay, so now Shanku, he also saw them and he moved forward. He shook his head and raised his small trunk. Shanku is a small elephant. The workers of the tea estate found Shanku a few days ago, trapped in a ditch in a nearby forest. So who is Shanku? Shanku is a small elephant. Okay, now how did he reach to the Kohinoor estate? The workers of the tea estate, they found Shanku only a few days ago. Okay, he was trapped in a ditch in a nearby forest. They brought him to the estate. Now Shanku is a tame elephant and does not want to run away. The children in the estate like the elephant. They have named him Shanku. So the people working in the tea estate, they found Shanku a few days ago Okay, so they brought him to the estate. Now Shanku is a tame elephant and does not want to run away. Okay, what does a tame elephant mean? Tame means gentle and not afraid of humans. Okay, so Shanku now he doesn't want to run away. He wants to stay with them. So the children in the estate like the elephant. What does estate mean? Estate means a large area of land developed for a particular purpose. Okay, for a particular purpose, that means for growing something. Okay, here in Kohinoor estate, people grow tea. Okay, and the children name the small elephant Shanku. Another paragraph. A few children also came there. Shall we take Shanku to the workplace? They said to Vincent. A few big elephants are working on the estate. The elephants are very strong. They can pluck small trees and remove the wood. They carry the wood using their trunk. So a few children also came there. Okay, then they discussed that shall they take Shanku to the workplace or not. Okay, they said to Vincent. So a few elephants were also there on the estate. Okay, and elephants, you know it very well, they are a very big animal and they are very strong. And the elephant, they can also pluck small trees and remove the wood. Okay, how does the elephant remove the wood or pluck the trees? By using its trunk. Okay, they also carry the wood using their trunks. Soon the children started working with Shanku. Shanku was eating the leaves of the trees. All of a sudden, Shanku stopped walking. So soon the children, they started working with Shanku and they are taking Shanku to the workplace. No? Then Shanku, he was eating leaves of the trees. But all of a sudden, Shanku stopped walking. Okay, why does Shanku stop walking? Let us know. The children look around. They saw Amalu coming with a bunch of bananas. Okay, why Shanku stop walking? Because he saw Amalu coming with a bunch of bananas. That is why Shanku he stopped walking. Amalu and her husband Palani work here. So who is Amalu? Amalu and her husband, they work in the estate. Okay, Palani works in the factory where tea leaves are processed. Amalu plucks trees from plants with the other women early in the morning. So Palani, he works in the factory where tea leaves are processed, and Amalu, she used to pluck leaves from trees with other women early in the morning. Okay, turn the page now. Amalu gave bananas to the children. The children gave bananas to Shanku. Shanku took the bananas in his trunk and put them in his mouth. Shanku likes banana very much. So Amalu, she gave bananas to the children. You see here in the picture, Amalu, she is giving bananas to the children. And the children, they gave the bananas to Shanku. Okay, and Shanku took the bananas in his trunk and put them in his mouth. Shanku, he likes bananas very much. Now the last paragraph you see, Shanku has little white tusks. Bold children go and touch his trunk and the tusks. Pretty is a little afraid to touch Shanku. So Shanku, he has also got a little white tusk. Look at the picture, a little white tusk. The teeth, small teeth came out from his mouth. No, that is a tusk. Okay. Bold children go and touch his trunk and the tusk. Bold children means whom? The children. Okay. Those are very brave. No, they are not afraid of Shanku. And what they used to do? They used to go and touch his trunk and tusk. But Pretty, she is a little afraid to touch Shanku. Vincent brought her near Shanku. So Pretty, as she was a little afraid to touch Shanku, Vincent, he brought her near Shanku. Shanku took the banana from her hand. Then Shanku patted Pretty with his small trunk. Pretty kissed him on his little trunk and ran home. So Shanku, he took banana from Pretty's hand and he patted Pretty with his small trunk. After that, what did Pretty do? Pretty, she kissed him on his little trunk and ran home. Okay. I hope you like the story, everyone. Okay, let me ask you some questions now. Who is Shanku? Who is Shanku? Shanku is a small elephant. Where do Pretty and Vincent live? Pretty and Vincent live at Kohinoor plantations. Okay. So, another question. Why does Vincent not like staying in the hostel? Vincent doesn't like staying in the hostel because he loves the beauty of nature and doesn't like going away from the beautiful hills. Okay, now another question. Who gave the children bananas? Amalu gave bananas to the children. Okay, the last question. Whom did the children give bananas? The children gave bananas to Shanku. Okay? Okay, see you in the next class, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the class.